guys, welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I hope that you stick around forever. In this video, as you already know, this is the look that I'm creating, which I'm recreating off myself. I hope you guys recreate it as well and that you keep on watching. Thank you. So we're going to start with straight to the eyeshadow, I guess. I already did my brows, and of course, as always, I use the Salon Perfect brow kit, and I use the darkest shade, and I just cleaned it up with some concealer. So we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna prime my eyelids my eyelids with the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer in light golden. And I really love this concealer. It's like super nice coverage, and it looks really pretty, and it blends very well. So that's gonna be my eyelid primer. Okay, now that we're zoomed in a little bit, let's get started. I'm gonna set my eyes with the Photo Focus Wet n Wild Photo Focus press powder. And this is an e.l.f. brush, in case you're wondering. I like to put a lot of this on. It makes your eyeshadow go on so smooth. Alright, so for this look, I basically use two brushes mainly for the whole eyelid look. And these are Wet n Wild brushes. And I use the Jaclyn Morphe palette. And I'm gonna start off with some very light neutral shades. And I'm just gonna apply one all over my lid. Going as high as you like. I have hooded eyes, or eyelids I should say, so I like to go very high so that it's noticeable. So I'm gonna go very high. Just like that. I feel like this palette is super easy to blend. I don't know if it's just I'm getting better at working with eyeshadows, but this palette is very nice. So now I'm gonna go into the one right next to it, which is just a shade darker, and I'm gonna try to focus mainly on the crease section and going a little higher like I told you. Don't worry about your eyelid. So a lot of you have already seen this look on Instagram, but I got so much love on it that I figured let's do a tutorial because it was super easy. And no kidding, I did that look while I was on the phone with my sister the other day, and I think it took me like 5 minutes to get the completed look because it just blends so nicely. So that's that. Now we're gonna go to the orange that I used, or actually I might just build that color up just a little bit more. This palette has a lot of fallout, or not so much on the face, well at least I haven't got that many, but on the palette it makes a mess. Kind of like what everybody's been talking about, the Anastasia Subculture palette. Kind of the same thing, but the eyeshadows work amazing and they blend super nicely. Now I'm gonna go in with the orange. And that's what I'm gonna use the other brush for the orange tones. And this one I mainly wanna go in the crease for now. With this, like I said before, you want to go and don't press too deep or too harsh into your eyelid. If you do it very lightly, I find that it blends nicely. And it's okay if you bring it outward and make a mess here, because we're going to clean that up later. So just like that. And really just build it up till you see the color that you like, which is basically what I did. Just build the color. I was going for a very bold orange look. See? Sometimes I find what's easier for me is like when I don't think about it too much, I just open up a palette and I go for it. I feel like those are the looks that I love the most. At the end I'm like, wow, did I just really do that so quick? So easy. And I'm happy with it. So just keep going back with that orange one. I'll show you the colors that I use in a minute. I don't have the name card. I'm gonna have to print one out, so I'm not able to tell you. So after we did that, we're gonna go back in with the other nude shades and kind of like blend that together at the top. See, you kind of lose a little bit of the orange, so you have to go back and forth with it. But it blends very nicely. If you're like a beginner and like you want to get a palette that will help you with everyday stuff and even for going out, I feel like this palette right here works for that. So now I'm gonna go back into the orange, back into the crease. And then once you're done, just bring it up a little higher. I've been loving putting the eyeshadow higher. It's makeup, you can do with it whatever you want, whatever you like. So that's the fun part of it. No rules, basically. So now I'm gonna go in with the second darkest orange here. And I'm going to just, same brush guys, keeping it simple. Put that all over my lid. See how it's like a little bit deeper, like a terracotta type of color almost? So I just want that all over the lid. And like I said, it's okay if you get messy. We're gonna wipe all that out. So that. Then I'm gonna go back to the brighter orange and go back on the crease. And blend all that. And then bring it up high. And now, the third color of the orange, it's like a burgundy color right next to. And I'm just gonna tap that on the outer corner right here. And then lightly blend it into the crease. See? We have a little depth at the corner at the end. Tap it. At first I tap it, and then I just do like little swiping movements. Very lightly, don't press deep when you're blending out the crease. And there you have it. That's basically what I did. Now I'm just gonna go back into the oranges and blend all that together. And it might look messy at first, but it comes together very nicely after you clean it up. Basically, that's all that I did for this look. Now we're gonna grab a wipey, a little makeup remover, baby wipe, anything, whatever works for you. And we're just going to clean it. And I did sort of, instead of like a straight line, I kind of made it like a little half a circle type of look. And I really like that. And just try as best as you can to make it even, and there you have it. Oh, did I go blurry for a second? So yeah, and then you just want to go ahead and clean any extra stuff from underneath your eyes. And that is the whole like over the lid look. So now let's move on to the face. I'm gonna grab some of that Amazing Cosmetics concealer again and put some of that underneath my eyes. I feel like a little goes a long way for this concealer. Whatever's left on my fingers, I just rub it everywhere else. I could have done my foundation first, because as you saw, I hardly got any fallout. If any of you notice, I've started doing my brows a little bit different, and I'm really liking them. Alright, now we're gonna go in and set the face with the same Photo Focus powder. work on our under eye section, and that was super fun also. With the same colors, we're just gonna do the same thing underneath our eyes, and I'm just gonna get something like this and start with those neutral shades. And now we're gonna go in with the orange, the bright one. And that one's gonna go all over. Now that you have this, it looks so crazy. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush and go into the deeper colors, but the deeper colors, I only want it at the end. And then for the section at the front, we're gonna go in with, there's this really pretty shimmery, like copper looking color. And that's what I applied right here. Do you see how bright that is? See, this one gave me fallout. Even though it feels very nice and creamy. So you just kind of blend those together. See if I can get that fallout out of my face. There we go. So that's that, and then I'm gonna go and apply some highlighter, and I've been using the very first 2 shades of the palette to highlight my brow bone. And even my face. This is like an overall perfect palette. You know, last time I forgot my eyebrow powder, and I actually used the brown from here, and it worked very well. So I'm gonna put some of that in my inner corners as well. You can go as heavy as you like. And let's work on my face. I'm gonna bronze my face with the Pacifica bronzer in Sunkissed. Oops, wrong brush. I haven't contoured in I don't know how long, guys, like honestly. Because this has been amazing. And a little bit makes a big difference. See, we look a lot better now. Now we're gonna put some blush. This is the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush. Oops, totally used the wrong brush. Again. I really love like the orange tone blushes. I feel they really complement my skin color. And then just blend it all together with my big powder brush. And now we're gonna do highlight, and that's the same highlight that I use for my inner corner and everything from the palette. I'll show you the shades that I use in just a second. I mean, look at that, guys. This palette has everything you need, I'm not kidding. This is like the perfect palette to own for first time. I'm so glad I got it. As much as I love this one, I love the very first one too. I always go back and add like, blend it with my blush a little. And lately I've been putting highlight everywhere. So let's move on to our mascara. Put on some lashes. I don't put too much mascara on my eyelashes when I'm gonna put brows. When I'm gonna put lashes. I do work on the bottom one better. Alright, so that's that. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna put on my lashes. I'm gonna put on my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I put on my lashes, and these are the Morphe lashes in Malibu. And now we're gonna do my lips, and this is the NYX lingerie in lace detail. This is a very nice formula, and when it dries you can like apply it again and it doesn't take it away like some of them does. Some of them do. It's a nice soft matte. Well, it's completely matte, but it doesn't feel so drying on your lips. There we go. And there you have it, guys. This is the completed look that you saw in my Instagram post. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. And just thank you for watching, and I hope you recreate this look and tag me. I'll see you next time.